When we gained our independence, 1957, 1960 Ghana became a republic. Then 1974, they brought back the stone to its original place, and they made this altar here. So when you come to Cape Coast, they believe in 77 deities, and this one happens to be the leader of them all. The name of the god here is called 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. So whatever they will do in Cape Coast in terms of spiritualism, they do come here first to consult before they go outside. Either festival, anything, they will come here before they go outside. We have a priest in charge of the shrine here. Today, he's not in, that's why we cannot see him sitting here. So he will sit here for those who still believe in the African spiritualism. They come here every day, sit on the stools, communicate to the man for their request to be granted. The money here is like you going to church and giving offering. People do come here randomly. They draw the money, put it here, and go back home. The chain here isn't the original chain, it's just here for the experiment. That's why you can see it here. The wreaths and the flowers are from tourists like you who visit us here. We believe our ancestors were thrown to the sea, and that we cannot litter the sea with the wreaths and the flowers. So we just put it here just to honor and respect them. That's why they are here. So any place that you find it in the castle, they said the same things. Alright, so here is the exit point of the tunnel. We saw the entrance at the shrine. So same year the entrance was blocked in the year 1834, same year the exit point was also blocked. The men will start from the dungeon, they will be here. And I just show you a portion of it up there. So they will be here, stay the chains and the shackles. The females will come from their dungeon, they will come and join the men here. Then they all use this place to the ship. So here was the initial door of no return. Here it was blocked because the sea was coming inside, and sometimes it do flood all this place. So there was a need for them to block here and create a new door for them out there. For the female, they don't have anything like a tunnel to go through, so they'll just come outside from their room, they'll come and join the men here. Right after this wall is the sea, but today we have sea defense there. So if there's a sea defense there, as we are standing here today, you will see the waves coming to hit the wall and going back. Because of the sea defense there, that's why we cannot experience it today. So again, the men will start from the dungeon, they will be here, females will come and join them, this place to the ship. Let's see the punishments for the females. And sometimes they do offload some of the slaves to the sea, just to balance the ship movement. Because the ship have become too heavy for them. So they will just offload some to the sea.
Just like that.
Yes. Let's see the female slave dungeon. That's about 200 to 300 women. The whole 1, 2, 3 source of light and ventilation, like we saw at the main dungeon. There is a window here. It was having iron bars. So they will stand there, they will look through to select those that they wanted to rape or abuse. Because the rooms were smelling, they cannot come inside, they'll be going around to select. So they will stand outside, pinpoint, then the soldiers will come and take them outside. The conditions here were not different from the conditions at the main dungeon. Though the females, they have a bigger room than the men. But then the conditions here, to me, I would say sometimes it was difficult or even higher than the men, because we all know the female menstrual cycle. So if in case we are to stay here for about 3 to 4 months, they will menstruate 3 to 4 months without bathing. So the stench, smell, infection, everything here. And I told you they had the allowance bath at Asem also. So the moment you get to the castle here, forget about bathing. For the men, no. But for the females, the only time a female will get a chance to bath is when she is a candidate for rape. If they select you and you accept it, they use the water reservoir to wash you down to the governor's bedroom. If you don't accept it, to the punishment surgeon for you to have a change of mind. And they were here with their little boys, little girls, because the way they were being captured, it was through kidnapping or raiding. Sometimes they set fire on their farmlands in their houses. As they're running away, they capture them. Others to be promised them, let's go to our home countries. We'll give you a better job there. They agree to follow them, they end up here. So sometimes it could be the whole family here. And let's say maybe 10 years boy is being captured with the mother. They won't say he's a boy, so they will take him to the maid dungeon. He will be here with the mother or sister or whoever he was being captured with. It all started from the custody. The hole that you are seeing there, it is in front of the church. So when they are going in and out from the church, whatever happens here, they could see or hear them through this hole. And it wasn't a coincidence for the church to be on top of the dungeon. It was something deliberate, because if you go to the Mina Castle, when the Dutch defeated the Portuguese, they brought the Dutch Reformed Church on top of the female dungeon. When you go to the Christian temple at Accra, we have the Presbyterian Church on top of the dungeon. In fact, all the bigger churches that we have in Ghana here, they all started from the castles. So if in case you are selected in the dungeon, that they want to sexually abuse you, and you don't accept it, you'll be here for about a week, just for you to have a change of mind. If in case you are here and you try to prove stubborn, they will give you some of the cannonballs. There we have bigger ones there to carry 3 at a time, which you can't. So meaning they will force their way through you, and they were fed once through this way. There's a bigger hole down here where they urinate and do everything here. And if in case you are found pregnant before the ship arrives, they just build them stone houses outside the castle. They will treat you as if you are no more a slave. They will wait for you to deliver. You breastfeed your baby for about 3 months. And there afterwards, with the mother, you are being brought back to the dungeon. And these children will be educated at the school. But if in case you are found pregnant, whilst you're on the ship moving, they will just push you inside the sea just for you to die. Because they don't want any pregnant woman to be working on their plantation. The conditions on the ship moving was difficult than those in the castle here, or in the dungeon. On the ship moving, they were packed head, tail, and tail. So if my head is here, someone leg is here. Let me show you a picture on my phone here. Something like this. Let me start from. Today is the church. The name of the church was Society for the Propagation of the Gospel, then Church of England, now Church of Anglican. The church later on became a school, and the school was not purely for Europeans, neither purely for Africans. It was for the mixed race children. When they were here, they had children with some of the female slaves. So these children were being educated here. They were not considered as slaves. From the school, it became a radio station during the colonial time. And today, children's library for the children in this community to come here and read after school. This is the spy hole that I showed you at the dungeon. And I said it was in front of the church. So if they are going in and out from the church, whatever happens down there, they could see through this hole. So from Monday to Saturday, they will bring in slaves to the castle here. The Sunday, they will come up here to worship.